Today, I'll be explaining how to move as a Warlock. I've played a Warlock since Season 3, so I've spent a fair amount of time mastering the ins and outs of the class. I'll go over the basics of the jump ability, how to skate, how to Icarus dash skate, how to blink, and how to utilize heat rises. Let's get into it. We'll start off by explaining what makes Warlock movement so good. Warlocks have the fastest horizontal movement in the game via skating, and they have full control over their vertical space by utilizing the top tree Dawnblade. While Warlock's use of vertical space isn't as aggressive as a Hunter, it can still be used effectively. Now we're going to look at the Warlock jumps. Each Warlock subclass has 3 jumps. Stormcaller and Dawnblade have Balanced, Burst, and Strafe Glide, while Voidwalkers have Burst and Strafe Glide and a special jump called Blink. I'll go over Blink in a separate section of this video. Balanced Glide has moderate forward momentum and moderate directional control. It is the most balanced of the glides. Strafe Glide has very weak forward momentum, but it has the best overall directional control. Burst Glide has the most juiced forward momentum, but the worst directional control. I would recommend almost always using Burst Glide because it works the best for Warlock skating. In order to play Warlock effectively, you need to learn how to skate. To initiate a skate, start by sprinting forward, doing a short hop, and right at the apex of that short hop, press your jump bind and then press it again. What you're doing here is giving yourself a boost of forward momentum by activating and deactivating the Burst Glide ability. If you really want to juice your skating, you can use transversive steps since they give you a boost to your sprint speed. Now that you've learned the basics of Warlock skating, it's time to implement the Icarus dash ability from the top tree Dawnblade. I highly recommend binding your air move key to something you can press quickly and without messing up your ability to press your jump bind. I use scroll up on my mouse wheel for mine. To Icarus dash skate, start off in the same way as a normal Warlock skate by sprinting forward and doing a short hop. At the apex of that short hop, activate your Burst Glide ability, but instead of deactivating the jump, you're going to very quickly press the air move key. This will give you a very large boost in your momentum. After you use your dash twice though, it'll be placed on a 5-second cooldown, but you can maintain some of that momentum by short hopping after your Icarus skate. It'll take some getting used to, but once you get it down, you'll be zooming like a pro. Another note about Icarus dash is that you can use it like a Hunter dodge. You can use it to dash back into cover or juke enemy players. I highly recommend learning some of the nuance of this ability in addition to the skating mechanics. Because of Icarus dash skating, top tree Dawnblade is my personal favorite class for shotgunning. You're able to close massive gaps incredibly quickly, and the long range Celestial Fire melee helps with cleaning up kills. Now we're going to move on to Blink. Blink is a short-range teleport that essentially functions like a budget version of the Hunter jump. Blink does have a cooldown, so be careful when you spam it. The cooldown is also a little bit inconsistent. Your weapons will also ready a little bit slower out of a blink, and your radar will go away for a short duration. Just like the Hunter jump, Blink is incredibly useful for taking an aggressive approach to vertical space. You're immediately able to take height advantage on your opponents or move away from explosives or panic supers. The exotic Astrocyte verse juices your Blink. You can blink farther, the cooldown is shorter, your weapons ready faster, and your radar stays up. While the Voidwalker trees aren't in a fantastic spot in the PvP sandbox, Blink can still be utilized effectively while shotgunning because of the sudden vertical movement, very similar to Hunters with Stompies. And last but not least, I'd like to talk about Heat Rises. Heat Rises is an ability on the top tree Dawnblade that allows you to consume your grenade to gain an incredible amount of control over your vertical space, almost like you're flying. You can utilize this ability to reach some interesting spots and create new angles. Be careful when you use Heat Rises though, as you'll show up on the radar as a big red dot, and it makes skating a bit awkward while the ability is active. Maps like Dead Cliffs, Widow's Court, and Altar of Flame have a lot of vertical space that you can utilize to find new angles. Another thing to note about Heat Rises is that while it's active, you have near perfect in-air accuracy. This allows you to utilize exotics in the air, which typically don't have very good in-air accuracy due to the lack of Icarus grip. Additionally, getting kills while Heat Rises is active will extend the duration of the buff. If you manage to hit any wild Heat Rises clips, please tag me in them on Twitter or post them in my Discord. I would love to see some creative in-air angles. And there you have it. I hope this video was helpful and you learned some new stuff about how to move a bit better as a Warlock. If you have any cool clips with any of the techniques I listed, feel free to share them with me on Twitter or on Discord. If you have any questions, leave a comment, hop on my stream, or message me in my Discord and I'm happy to help out. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell, all that YouTuber jazz or whatever. Take it easy, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.